Hello and welcome back to another new vlog. My name is Bailey. I am a fourth grade teacher, and today we are starting off a new Teacher Week in My Life vlog. This is our first week back from break. We have a week full of professional development. Meet the Teacher is on Thursday. I'm going to be finalizing my classroom setup for this year, planning for the first day in a week of school, so we're definitely going to be busy. Today our meetings kick off at my school, so this morning we have a staff meeting, and then this afternoon we're all going to my principal's house for some team bonding. Very excited to hopefully get our schedule today. Our recess, lunch, co-curricular, reading, and math blocks are all set for us, and then we're able to sort the rest of the things we need to do into our schedule. I know that there are some changes from last year in our schedule, so I've been really looking forward to getting that information and having the opportunity to sit down and discuss it with my team. Really hoping that that's this morning. I have about 25 minutes before I have to go off to our staff meeting. I have a few things that I need to get done. I just need to bring a couple things in from my car. I'm also going to take a picture with Emily this morning, but she's not here yet. So I'm going to go grab those things from my car, be ready when she does get here to take our picture, and then we're off to a morning of meetings. I'm going to do the rest of this later. Honestly, I was able to get a lot more done in here than I expected this morning. Like you saw, I put out the rugs and then set up my new bookshelf, moved all of those over. I am about to leave for my principal's house for the afternoon. I'm not exactly sure what the plan is for tomorrow, so I'll see you when I see you. Hello, happy Tuesday. I just got to my classroom. Today our professional development actually is not at my school. We're going to two different buildings, but I am carpooling with some friends, so I am meeting with them at school this morning. I did get here a little bit early so I can do one thing really quickly. Okay, I thought I was going to finish this project, but I only got one done. I'm either going to finish it later or tomorrow, but this looks so good. I got these frames from Frame It Easy. They're custom frames. I picked the matte version, so the glass piece is matte, and it looks so good. I can't wait to get all my pictures of them, and then I'm going to put some of them up here, and then I'm also putting some posters in some larger frames from Schoolgirl Style, so I'll put those all in and get them up either today or tomorrow. For now, I'm off to my meetings for today, and once again, I will see you when I see you. Happy Wednesday. I have not had a chance to check in yet, but it's 2:20. This morning we were at a different elementary school with Upper L learning about some literacy things, and then we came back here and had a few meetings, but right now I'm working in my classroom for a little bit. At lunchtime I did get my pictures hung up. Let me flip this around so I can show you. I got all of my pictures hung up like I showed you yesterday. So this print is from Schoolgirl Style, and then I printed out these 3 pictures of all my teacher besties. in the frames from Frame It Easy. You can tell that they're matte, so you don't see the glare from the glass. But I love how those turned out. And then I also hung one over here. I hung this one. This poster is also from Schoolgirl Style. It's the Pledge of Allegiance right from my flag. So I have that over here, and I love how this one looks. Last but not least, I got out these stools from Lakeshore Learning. I do all my small group work here at my desk, so I pull my chair over, and then now I have these stools here for my kids. When we're working in small groups, they can pull up a stool. Or I was thinking the stools would also work really well around this table. So either way, they are going to be really great seats for my kids. Tomorrow we have a district meeting in the morning, and then in the afternoon we're at our building for a few other things, but I will be here so I can get last minute things done. Tomorrow is also Meet the Teacher, so I have a lot of things that I need to do to be ready for that. I still need to set up all of my boxes for my kids. I need to set up the little signs and the frames. I need to get those printed out so I can put that all together. And then I also give out a flip book for Meet the Teacher, so I'm definitely going to be working on that tonight so I can get that done tomorrow, obviously, before Meet the Teacher. I had to chat with someone real quick, but I think that right now I'm going to work on my Meet the Teacher boxes. I'm going to start those. I'm hoping that tomorrow we do have a lot of time in the afternoon in our classroom before Meet the Teacher, so tomorrow I'm going to work on the flip books, finishing up the Meet the Teacher boxes and getting set up for that. And then I'm hoping that I'll have enough time to get ready for at least the first day of school, if not some things for the first week of school. The first day of school is a half day, so if I can get the first day planned, then in the afternoon I can plan the rest of the week. A lot of things I already know that I'm going to do the same as last year, but of course I have to do the prep for it. So I'm starting to think about that, but slowly but surely we'll get there. So right now, starting on Meet the Teacher boxes, and we'll see what we get to. It's 5 o'clock now. I feel like I've been here, there, and everywhere. This vlog is probably all over the place, but if you're watching this, you're probably a teacher and you understand that this week is absolute chaos. There's so many things going on, and your to-do list is just constantly running in your head, but there's also things that just keep getting added to that. So I feel a little bit all over the place right now, but I am feeling good about where we're at. Since I've talked to you, I had to go talk to a few other people, and then I was able to finish all of the boxes and get them set out onto desks. I then set up my number corner for September, so that's ready to go. And then I just set up my bookshelf. On the bookshelf, I just put a bunch of my favorite read-alouds for the first couple weeks of school. So I'll just come up back here and grab them as I'm ready to read them. I do have a few more things that I need to get done today, but I'm definitely feeling like it's time to go home, take a break on the car ride home, have dinner, and then I'll do a few more things later tonight. I need to still laminate my birthday display. I want that up before I Meet the Teacher tomorrow, so I'm going to laminate that at home, bring it in, set it up. Like I said, we do have some time tomorrow afternoon. I want to revise my flip book tonight, that way I can print it right when I get to school, get those ready to go tomorrow. I also have like a few papers that I have to put in folders just from our school, like the lunch calendar, school contract. I can't really remember everything that's going to go in there, but basically the office gave me things to hand out to the students tomorrow. So I'm going to put all of that in a folder with my flip book. That way they can take it all tomorrow when they come. That'll be a job for tomorrow. See, I'm just all over the place. So tonight I need to revise my flip book, laminate my birthday display. I want to think about and make a seating chart. That way I can place name tags tomorrow. And I think that was it. I'm going to go grab my laminator, get packed up, head out, and I'll see you tomorrow. Happy Thursday. Happy Meet the Teacher Day. This morning we were at a different school with all of elementary in a meeting. We had lunch and then now we have lots of time in our classrooms before tonight. The parents and families are coming in from 5 to 6 and it's 1 o'clock. So I still have a lot of time and I have a lot of things that I've done kind of in the meantime. I set out last night all of their little boxes on their desk. Then today I set out all of their name tags and then I put little folders there too. Let me show you what's in that. I can't really show you what's in it because a lot of it is obviously specific to my school and the students, and most of it's from the office, but I'll tell you what's in there. We have a car sign. If they're pickup, they put it in their car. That way we can see and get them in the cars faster. I have my information packet, which I'll show you in a second. The lunch menu for August and September, the student event calendar, and the background check paper that they need to turn in if they are coming in to help in the classroom or going on a field trip. All of that is in a folder on all of their desks. So they're going to take this and then the little box when they come today. I'll show you what I put in the little informational packet. Here is the informational packet. Obviously I had to remove some of the information, but I can show you most of what's in here. Last year, if you watched my video or saw like on Instagram or anything, I did a flip book full of information, but this year I basically took everything in the flip book and put it in a little packet. I love how this turned out, but to be just completely honest, it was a lot of work to cut them all, put them all together, staple them all. And then this packet, I was just able to put through the printer and then it made little packets for me. So this is kind of where we're at this year. This is much easier for me and it still gets all of the information across, which is what's important. So on the front, it just says my school name, my name, welcome to 4th grade. And then we have a section about the teachers. We do rotate in 4th grade, so I just put a little bit of that in there. This was also in the Meet the Teacher letter, but I just included it here too. I have contact information. We are doing a Google form today just to grab a little bit more information from the adults that are coming in, sharing about the weekly e-blast that they will get once school starts. And then I put my email and phone number down there. Classroom schedule, obviously not putting times on there, things change, but I did put the different elements of our school day and then a little blurb about co-curriculars. Classroom supplies, I just talked about a few things to please bring on the first half day of school and then also put my wish list on there. And then on the back I touched on homework and our leadership binders, that way they kind of know what to expect there, and then just shared a little bit of extra information. We will be using Google Classroom, but they don't have to worry about any of that. I'm pretty sure that 4th grade is kind of when they make the transition from using Seesaw to going to Google Classroom, so I made sure to specify that. And then the background check paper. And at the bottom, looking ahead to half day, full day, no school for Labor Day, and then you have the co-curriculars in there too. That way they know kind of what they're getting into for those first 2 weeks. That packet is in all of the folders that they're going to take home today. They're going to take home the folder and then the little box. They're going to bring in their supplies. I have a little slide here ready to go. It just says, welcome, I'm happy you're here, and then it gives them 3 little quick directions. I'm going to have some supply bins out here with labels for things that they're going to drop in. I also have little signs that are going to be set up over here to say, please drop off your stuff. I'm going to have them sitting right here, all labeled little bins, and then I'll also have that slide up. Everything will be very clear when they're walking in what they're supposed to do. I'm also probably going to be around here so I can help guide them too, of course, as they're coming in. They're going to come in, drop off their supplies, and then leave all other supplies that they brought just on their desk, so they'll have to go find their desk. And then they're going to take the folder and the box with them when they're leaving today. Our Meet the Teacher is very quick and casual. They're just going to kind of be in and out. I am going to be putting this up over there if they want to take pictures next to this. So I'm going to do that before they come. And then I'm also going to set up those bins for supplies and make sure they're labeled. I think that I'm going to do that right now just so I'm 100% ready to go, and then I definitely have plenty of time to plan for at least the first day of school, so I can show you some of that and maybe the first week of school as well. Moving on to first day of school things, I hand out these me bags and directions are attached, but basically the students are going to fill this bag with a few things to represent them, and then at some point during the first or second week they get a chance to share them. After they share, we take 2 questions from the class just to learn a little bit more about them. I'm also going to fill a bag and do it on the first day before I hand their bag out to them and explain it all to them. I'm going to prep this so that way I can hand it out on the first day. Just made a lot of copies and got organized for the first week of school. I am going to revisit my lesson plans over the weekend, so some things may shift and change, but I know that I want to do all of this at some point next week, so I got it all prepped and ready to go. I also don't plan on coming in tomorrow, although it's a flex day, so I wanted to get all my copying and prepping done today before I leave. Day 1, right when they come in, I have a word search on their desk. It's our class family word search, and then all the words they're looking for are their classmates' names. For obvious reasons, I can't show it, but that's prepped and ready to go there. A lot of these things, I'm not positive about the order, but I know I want to do it on that day, or like I said, during this week. So I have that ready to go for first thing Monday morning. I also have this from Target. This was left for me, but I figured that it might be a good activity to do this year on the first day, just very simple, and that's all ready to go. So I put that out there for Monday. I know that I'm going to read a letter from your teacher on the first day of school. I also do this activity with the book, so after I read the book, I explain this activity and have them do it independently. Basically, I'm asking them to write a letter to themselves from the first day of 4th grade, and then I give it to them on the last day of 4th grade. To help them, I have a few questions to kind of get them thinking about what they could write about. I have this ready to go with that activity. I also thought at some point during the morning we might need some quiet time or a break in our day. Printed out this coloring page. I'm not exactly sure where I got it, but if I can remember, I'll make sure to link it down below. Super cute. And then I also have the me bags prepped and ready to go. I already talked about those. Day 2, one of the things that I love to do is a room tour, See, Think, Wonder. So I give them a See, Think, Wonder chart, which we use all the time in science. It's a good opportunity for me to remind them about the See, Think, Wonder chart. They're going to walk around the room with a clipboard and their chart and complete the See, Think, Wonder, and then we'll talk about it. I also have this All About Me activity. Again, just very simple, but some things that I want to know about them. We are also going to get our leadership binders set up. I have a whole video about my leadership binders. One of the things I like to do during the first week is get their covers done. The only thing I ask them to do is write their name, and then they can decorate it however they would like to. I also had to copy some new communication sheets. Those are ready to go, and set up our binders. Printed off these bookmarks for them to decorate when we are book shopping. If it's not their turn yet, then they have something to do, so they can decorate a bookmark. Day 3 things. Day 3 on Wednesday, we're going to rotate for the first time. So I'm doing the same room tour, See, Think, Wonder activity with my other 2 groups of scientists. And I'm also going to start, now that they have their books, I'm going to start polling them to do one-on-one reading surveys. I'm not sure I'm going to ask all these questions. Might add in some others of my own as the conversation goes, but I'm just kind of using this as a guide to get to know them as a reader as I poll them. This will be used over many days, obviously. Math day 1 will be on Wednesday. I made a copy of this to use in our math lesson. Thursday is the last day of the week, so I printed this little very quick reflection talking about some of their feelings, activities, anything that they're looking forward to this year. They can put some thoughts down on the page for that. I'm not sure when I will do this. I have these thank you cards ready to go, and I just pass them out one by one. Everybody in the class signs them, and then if somebody donates something to our classroom throughout the year, I'm able to hand out one of these as a thank you. I like to do that during the first week of school, get those done and ready. All of this will be at some point during the first week. I kind of have it sketched out, but I'm definitely going to be revisiting my plans over the weekend to kind of solidify that. I will also be vlogging next week. I think I'm going to do a first day vlog and then also a first week vlog. So if you're interested in any further details on any of those activities or anything else that I'm doing next week during the first week of school, then make sure to subscribe so you can see those videos when they go live. For now, I'm feeling great with where I'm at. I'm 99% ready to go for Meet the Teacher. I do have to change and then pull up the slide, those little things. And I'm also nearly fully prepped and ready for the first week of school. I'm gonna get all of that put away, and then I think I'm gonna take a break, go check in on my teacher bestie. I will see you when I'm doing final touches around the room right before Meet the Teacher.
It's almost done.
It's done! We're ready to go! I just met my kids and I am so excited. They were just the sweetest and so excited for 4th grade, so I'm really looking forward to Monday now. I am going to put away the things that were donated to our classroom before I go. That's really all I have to do before I go. So I'm going to put all that away and then I am out for the weekend. Very quick cleanup, so I have all of that put away. I'm so happy that earlier I was able to get all of my copies done, so I feel good working on a few things from home tomorrow, but not having to come into work, and then being able to rest and relax for my last weekend before the school year. This was a good week, but an even better day. I really am excited for Monday to get some new faces in here. All of my new 4th graders seemed really excited about being in here and getting back to school. That is, of course, so nice. I'm gonna pack my stuff up right now and head out. Next time I'll be here is the first day of school on Monday. I will, like I said earlier, be vlogging on Monday, first day of school, and then also the first week of school. If you want to see what we get into in 4th grade the first week of school, I'll talk all about that next week. I know it was a little crazy this week. I'm not exactly sure what this vlog will turn into, but hopefully you enjoyed watching. I will see you in my next one, my first day of school vlog. Thank you for being here.